Jesus Ramos is looking to prove something to his critics and to himself when he enters the ring on October 25th with Shane Mosley Jr. The bout will be contested at middleweight, and Ramos has been considered in the past to be somewhat of a weight bully. Let's talk about his ambitions and the fight ahead. The October 25th bout that'll take place at middleweight between Jesus Ramos and Shane Mosley Jr. will be contested with an opportunity for the winner to be the WBC interim world title holder and a chance to face champion Carlos Adames. When we talk about Jesus Ramos, he has prepared for this fight and put himself in a position to not only prove the value that he's bringing at middleweight, but also dispel rumors that he has been a weight bully. His record currently is 23-1 with 19 KOs, and according to an article written by Keith Idec, for Ring Magazine, he's saying that Ramos has mostly made his mark at 154 pounds as he's competed through his career as a junior welterweight and welterweight early on. He's a southpaw fighter from Casa Grande, Arizona, and he'll be competing with Mosley Jr. at middleweight for just the second time in 7 years as a pro. Mosley, who is a fighter that is going to bring a challenge for Ramos, is going to be the type of test that shows if Ramos is able to cut the ring off and deal with a more athletic fighter. We've seen in the past what an athletic fighter can do against Ramos, as he had his single loss to the likes of Erickson Lubin. Lubin was able to handle him quite handily in September of 2023, where Ramos lost a unanimous decision to him. And though at 5'10" with a 72-inch reach, Ramos wasn't able to impose himself on the experienced Lubin. Will the experienced Mosley be able to present more of the similar challenge? We'll find out. But one thing is for certain, he's motivated and he is looking to get in there and have an opportunity to advance forward. All in all, Ramos has limitations, but he is not beyond winning a fight. The thing about the opponent, Shane Mosley Jr., he's been out of the ring and has ring rust. That could be something that could lead to problems. And so, in talking about Shane Mosley Jr., we're talking about a fighter who is pretty much living off the family name. His dad, Shane Mosley Sr., is a legendary Hall of Fame fighter, and the son, who is now 34 years of age, is looking to really finalize some things in his personal career because things haven't always been advantageous. I do believe with the talent that he's had, he just hasn't had the right temperament or focus at times, which boxing requires you to have it at all times. His present record is 22-4 with 12 KOs, but he is athletic enough to really pose serious problems for opponents. But this is the thing, his inactivity, whether it's due to injuries, promotional problems, personal problems outside the ring. He's going to have to get beyond that for a young, hungry fighter like Ramos. And they're bringing him in as an opponent, not as the guy expected to prevail. His last fight was a July 2024 victory over Daniel Jacobs, former world title holder. But the thing is, prior to that, his previous win was in December of 2023 against Joshua Conley. You see, such inactivity will not serve him well, especially seeing that Ramos has fought twice in 2025 already. He fought in February and he also fought again in March. Shane is going to have to decide if he really wants to be a world champion. And at 34, that window is closing. I do believe, as I said before, he's being brought in as an opponent. He's an athletic opponent who can cause problems, but I don't believe the real motivation is there at the end of the day. When he won against Gabe Rosado, a majority decision in April of 2022, he looked all the warrior for an opportunity in that fight. But there's just something missing here, and I don't know if I can quite put my finger on it. Motivation is key, and he has to come into this fight to do the best that he can. But will he? It's very uncertain. So I do have to look at the fact that Jesus Ramos is a guy who has prepared for the next level and the next step. Shane has enjoyed the spoils of the family name and tradition. If he can break out of that, maybe he can prevail, but I'm not so certain he can do. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.